Cheers, everybody. We are back for a pop-up edition of Bourbon on a Budget. We've got Brendan Sonnone, Ben Cock, TJ Pinger, and we are joined by the legend himself.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Yeah, Joe Decadence, fresh off of UGA's national championship game. Joe, congratulations. How's it going?
Thank you. It's going great. It's been an exciting couple of days, and the high is not worn off yet.
I've had a few benders like that. So anyway, glad to have you. We wanted to bring you on. I was talking with Brendan. This is going to be really quick. Speaking of Brendan, I was chatting with Brendan about something that's gone viral in the college football world, in the bourbon world, and that is your quarterback, Stetson Bennett, the fourth, I believe. Is that right, Brendan? The fourth?
That's what's on his jersey. His mama calls him Clay. I'll call him Clay.
Call him Clay.
The fourth.
Was seen drinking. Is that 23? I can't tell. Is that Pappy 23?
Definitely.
It's 23.
Pappy 23.
Probably
not drinking, chugging, TJ. Let's give the people listening a clear description.
What a pool.
Okay. So a lot of people tagged us in this. A lot of people wanted to know what was going on. And I was like, well, Decadence Joe is both a UGA fan, a Stetson Bennett the fourth fan, and a whiskey snob, much like ourselves. Joe, what was your initial reaction when you saw that video? Because, okay, for those that don't know, maybe you're new to bourbon, Pappy 23 is somewhat of a hard to find item. Like, it's hard to find Pappy 10, let alone Pappy 23.
Somewhat hard to find.
Would you call it the most sought after bourbon, because of its age and
how much?
It's definitely a Grail bourbon, easily.
It's a unicorn,
I think it's like the unicorn of unicorn.
It is, let's see, online, 3,500. Oh, sorry, it's a 15-year.
Yeah,
it's
go to the 23 year.
$6,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
So it's
that sip is like $500 cost.
So, Joe, initial thoughts when you saw that?
I mean, I loved it. It's just like the ultimate flex. The guy's wearing a sports coat with a T-shirt. I don't know. He probably just threw some clothes on after the game. And I guess the story behind it is that a booster had it and handed it to him. And that's what he did. I mean, that's what you do. I mean, you're on top of the world. That's the best day of his life, I'm assuming. That's a long drought to end. Had a hell of a game, hell of a season, and, just took it down. I mean, I loved it.
Yeah. So as a bourbon fan and a Georgia fan, you had no problem with it. Ben, do you have a problem with that? Brendan, you guys, what do you guys' take?
How old is this cat? Is he 21?
Do
you even know?
He's at least.
I'm pretty sure he's 21.
You go to college, freaking 18.
No, because he went to Georgia as a walk-on. They went to a junior college and was there last. So this is at least year 4 for him, if not. Yeah.
He's the fourth too. You don't meet many fourths.
He's a fourth year. Gotcha. So yeah, I mean, whatever, dude. Like, you won the national championship. You might as well just celebrate in style. I probably would have poured it into a glass and hopefully sat down a little bit, but he ain't tasting nothing. He got finished in the locker room with all the champagne and the beer showers, and man, he ain't even tasting nothing. I think he's gone. He was blackout by the time he got there.
Pappy is for celebrating, guys. Like, I feel like, so this is my bottle of Pappy. It's 15-year. I could have actually gotten the 20 years.
Chug it right on camera.
Well, so what I got here is a little ginger ale because my tum-tum's been a little upset the last couple of days.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, mix it with some ginger ale.
Oh my God.
Mix it with ginger ale.
No, I'm just messing with you guys. I'm not crazy, but I will say
that top fell off.
There's not a whole lot of this left. We're about halfway through, a little bit more, maybe 2/3 of the way through it. And I've only had a sip of that by myself once. And I've always tried to share it with neighbors and friends and family and anyone who really wants to try a Pappy. I will have it with them. So this is half of my damage is me, but the other half is with other people I've been with. So for celebrating, for being with people, that's what the special bourbon's for. I am completely cool with Stetson Bennett chugging 23-year-old Pappy.
Brendan, we all know that you refilled that bottle with Makers like 3 times now. So don't even pull that crap. I think Makers all the way.
Like Brendan said, bourbon is meant. We always say it's meant to be shared with friends and family. In the last show you guys did, you literally talked about special occasion pours, and what's more of a special occasion than that? I know his family was around.
Probably Blue Note, if you ask Ben.
That's impress your guess. That's impress your guess. I've received at least one text today telling me that I was supposed to win that entire thing.
I hope you get some.
Did you text yourself? Like, what?
Yeah,
no,
Melissa
it was one of our listeners. It was like, man, that was a genius move doing the Daily Drinker 1915.
Yeah.
Should have won. I was like, yeah, I know. Thanks, man.
Terrible.
Appreciate it.
No, Joe's spot on. Okay, so he definitely enjoyed it. We'll watch this, and then I have another question, and we'll get out of here. We didn't want to be super long, but did you watch the Good Morning America? They got put in the chat.
No.
All right, you can watch it here. Here.
Is it about football?
Nah, kind of, but not really.
Okay, can't wait.
Shut your mouth, Ben.
MVP Stetson Bennett is joining us live. Stetson, good morning, my friend. How you feeling this morning after that incredible performance last night? Have you had a chance to get any sleep?
A few hours.
There's no audio to this.
Not many.
Oh, I can hear
been wondering about.
I can't. Ben and I can't. Maybe
Yeah, I can't hear a single thing.
I can't hear it.
Well, you're going to have plenty of time
Everybody else can hear
to
it.
sleep.
Oh, why don't you tell us that
Congratulations.
beforehand?
And what a story. Not just the Bulldogs, but you. I mean, you start your career there at Georgia. You're a walk-on. You transfer to a junior college. You come back to Georgia. So many people overlooked you. What have you learned?
He's blackout.
He's so
about
fried.
yourself
Look at that.
during
Look
this
at that.
journey?
Blink.
Just barely hanging on.
It's an 8-second blink.
I think I'd always had a pretty constant view about myself. I think I learned that life's hard. You got to work for what you want.
What are the odds he created a Stetson
gotta
Bennett
bet on
fifth
yourself,
last night?
just like all you guys, and just like Michael and
That much whiskey, probably.
everybody here, everybody who's ever been successful, you got to bet on yourself. And other people might put in some, change on the odds, but that never really matters. You got to work hard, love the people who's around you. They got to love you, and bet on yourself.
Yeah. So he. Oh man, I'm not advertising for that guy. Get him out of here.
24/7 Sports, Josh Payton.
So he was absolutely hammered on the screen. I want to do couple questions. What's the have you ever done something where you were just like absolutely hammered through it and just had to like power through it, like a work thing or just anything? Like Brendan, what about you?
Oh, I have a good one.
What about that? Yeah.
Louisville 2016. It was before
right.
I was super into bourbon. We went to Churchill Downs and had a bunch of mint juleps. And then I decided to translate to going to Miller Lights with some like pizza at 10 p.m. and then back to bourbon. And the next day I had to go cover the FSU Louisville game. And Christine was driving me to the stadium. We were about like a mile outside, and there were a bunch of Louisville fans walking. I'm like, man, I need to throw up. He's like, all right, well, wait till we park. I was like, no, we need to go now. And he had to like jump a curve, and I opened up the door and puked in front of a bunch of Louisville fans. So that was my power through. And I was hungover riding the rest of the day. And FSU lost, what was that, the 63
to 20. 63 to 20.
20 game.
Wow, it's
Yeah.
a close game. Nail biter there.
Yeah. That was a good one.
So, last one, and we'll get out of here. Because we know what it would be for Stetson Bennett the fourth. It would be winning a national championship. What would have to happen in your life for you to chug a bottle? Like, we can all go around the horn, but like if you had a bottle of Pappy 23, what would it take unopened? What would it take for you to have to chug that? Joe, you're the Georgia fan. Putting you on the spot first.
I mean, I'm pretty vested into my sports teams, the New York Giants and the Georgia Bulldogs, especially because football is my sport. And honestly, I mean, witnessing my team win a national championship or a Super Bowl, I mean, I would do it. It's a huge celebration to me.
You don't have to drink the whole thing.
No,
right.
No, I mean, I don't have any bottles of that level. But as soon as Georgia won, I opened up a brand new bottle of EHT barrel proof, and
there you go.
I told my buddy that was here, my buddy Ryan that was here, that's a Georgia fan. I'm like, take whatever you want off the shelf, pour something, like open up whatever you want, like let's go, So I would do the same thing.
Yeah, I like it. Ben, what would have to happen? No, I want to say Ben. Brendan, what would have to happen for you to because Ben's is not going to be sports, so I just can't wait for his.
Not at all. Zero.
Brendan, what would have to happen for you to just turn that back and chug it?
So I did use this as a prop once, the Pappy 15, when Mackenzie Milton committed to FSU, and I poured this into my UCF mug and drank it on the podcast. That was more just and then someone told on me, too, which I thought was a little snitch move by whoever was listening. I hope they're listening now. Whoever it is, you're a snitch. If I had a 23-year-old bottle of Pappy, and it was unopened and I was waiting, like I think special occasion would be like birth of a first kid, and when I got home, probably just chug it and go to sleep would be the plan. And probably not sleep much for the next, what? You guys have kids 4 or 5 months, lifetime?
Years.
I don't know. Yeah.
18 years. Ben.
It'd pretty much be, man, if it was unopened and I was forced to open it, winning the lottery, that'd be great.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Like if I hit the lottery, I would literally, and I wouldn't even pour it. Like I'm not pouring it into Brendan's fake national championship UCF.
It's not fake.
I'm pouring it into my mouth. Like win the lottery.
Yeah.
I might drink the whole thing. Like I might
all
just.
in my face.
Okay, that's too much. Win the lottery would be a big one. But like if I just, what else? I don't know.
It's not much. It's not much. I could throw away $6,000.
I don't know. To me, bourbon is to drink. It's not a collectible. So if not now, then when?
The vast majority of my bottles are open. Like the vast majority. But where I'm like, I gotta go open a $6,000.
Literally chug, but I would definitely open anything and drink it on something that you're that excited about. It's meant to enjoy.
So to me, it's more if you chug out of the bottle, you're more so wasting like that sip because then the rest of it you're just gonna pour into it. Like you don't have to chug the entire thing. You're just taking your first swig out of that. So I don't know. If Florida State wins national championship, I'll do it with Ben's best bottle. Not
that sounds terrible. There's no sports event that would make me be like, I should go open a nice bottle.
Ben, I don't think you have anything to worry about for a long time.
You're fine with us.
Zero sports event.
Ben and I did drink something good when the Lightning won the Stanley Cup. We drank that Parker's Heavy Char 10-year. I mean, that's nowhere near a Pappy. I get it, but drink something good. It's like $400-$500 on secondary. So
Ben would probably crack it like a sports event. Like U.S. women's coming in third place in the badminton competition.
I'd have to participate.
Bronze medal.
Olympics. He'd be
maybe if I run. How about this? If I run a marathon, a whole marathon, then I'd probably open something cool. That'd be good. You know,
you can open up half of something cool.
Yeah, half a bottle.
Yeah, I'll just crack a half a bottle right now. Yeah.
Joe, thank you for hanging out with us tonight.
Absolutely.
Really excited that you guys won, mostly because I wanted to troll Florida fans. But thanks for hanging out. And I was going to ask what you poured after the win, but EHT barrel proof. That sounds amazing.
I drank Victor's 10 throughout the second half.
Way to go.
Nice. Banger after banger.
What was the first half? Give me the first half.
Every Georgia game, I start with light beer in the first half and then transition to bourbon in the second half.
It was a very light beerish first half.
I was going to say, we could tell you probably should have started with Victor's 10 and I would have fallen asleep in the first half.
Victor's 10, label is black and red. It was appropriate.
Oh, there you go.
That.
Yeah, that's valid.
All coming together.
All right, boys, we will be back for another edition of this on Monday night. Brendan, enjoy your fake national championship. Joe, enjoy your real one.
Thank you, sir. Go Dawgs.
Guys, next week. Go Dawgs.